But let's go ahead and get started. First, in your Drive, you're going to go ahead and click on New and go down to More, and you're going to go to Google Sites. It's going to ask to create it in a shared folder, and I'm okay with that. Now, you can also go to sites.google.com. Make sure that you click on the new sites and are not working in the old ones. The new ones are way easier to use than the old sites. There are some limitations to them, and we'll kind of address those as we go. But the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to title your site, so U.S. History. Oops. And right here where the header is, I'm going to delete this text box. And like I said, we're relatively limited on the fonts. You get some different font choices with the different themes. I'm going to keep the simple theme for right now. And what we're going to do is first I'm going to insert a background image as my header. So I'm going to go ahead and select image. And because it's US History, I can select from some of the pre-selected headers they have, but I can also search Google. And so because it's US History, I'm just going to go 4th of July. And I'm actually going to use this flag right here as my background. So I'll go ahead and select it, and now you'll see that flag is coming into my background. But I have this header that I started in Google Drawings, and it's been formatted so it's kind of widescreen like a banner would be. And I'm going to go ahead and embed this in my header. So to do that, I'm going to insert from Drive, and in my recents, I should see this header that I made, US History Sites header. And here we go. And I'll just select Insert. Now it's going to drop this in just as an image, and it's in the wrong spot. So what I'll do, I just click and drag right up to the top, and then I can go ahead and resize. So I'm just going to kind of make this wider all the way across, and it should snap into place, and I can drag it over a little ways this way too, and it'll snap into place. Perfect. Now, the advantage to doing this is that these elements can all become clickable. I have some more font choices. I can insert my Bitmojis, and I can really customize it if I use Google Drawings. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this as my header. You'll notice that there's this adjust for readability, which is already on, which is kind of dark in my background. If I remove that, you'll see what happens, and everything lightens up a little bit. But in some cases, it can make things a little bit more challenging to read. I don't think it's going to affect us in this case, so I'll just leave this on. Now the next thing I want to do is below my header, I'm going to insert a text box. And so all I do, I just click on text box, and there's my text box. This is going to be my course syllabus. And again, I only have a few different font choices. I'll make this a title, I'll center it, and I can even paint it a certain color if I wanted to kind of just make it stand out a little differently. I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to use this light gray. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the text. I have my course syllabus right here, so I'll copy that. And then I'll use the chain link and go ahead and paste it right in there. And so now I have my course syllabus linked up at the top. Now below it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my US History daily agenda. And again, this is a slide presentation, and the advantage to using Google Slides to do this is that I don't have to, once I publish a site, update it anymore. I can just simply go to Slides and update the Google Slide template. So I'm going to go ahead and insert it, and you'll see the next element comes in here. Perfect. I'm just going to resize it, make it nice and big so it's full screen, and you'll have my daily agenda directly below the course syllabus. Now I'm going to leave the rest of this page here, and this is just going to be my home page. If I ever want to view what this looks like, I can use the preview eyeball, and that preview eyeball will take me to the live version. So now all these links are clickable. I can advance the slides forward and see past weeks. I can click into different things. Also on my header, all these have become clickable links too. So if I wanted to go to my Twitter page, I can click on the bird and it will take me there. So that's one of the advantages to using a drawing as your header. You can also view your site as it would on a mobile device, widescreen, portrait, but I'm going to go back into my edit mode by clicking on that X. So